Hello. So today we are getting my Vibe Maverick set up. All that I have on it right now currently is a rod holder, and that's going to come off. We got all the tools out. What the goal for today is, we'll get the seat installed. We're going to install a mount for the trolling motor. It's probably going to go into these rail systems here. We got some like business grade cutting board to get it done, and then we're also going to see what we can do about storing the battery up here, and we'll get the fish finder installed as well. So for now, all we have is the trolling motor. We got to flip the head around on this because since this is mounted in the front, most of the trolling motors that you'll find are transom mounted trolling motors, which means that typically it would be like sitting behind you where you'd have to reach back and turn it, so it would be opposite. So this is assuming that this is pointing in the direction of travel, and since it's going to be in the front, we're going to flip the head around. That way where you point it is where you're going. That way it's all lined up. So we're gonna get that set up, and then we're gonna, like I said, fashion a mounting surface out of that cutting board for this, but we'll just be working on this for a little bit. I'll set you up over here in just a minute. There you go. Mm-hmm. Oh. So it's hot? Yeah. As you can see, all he had to do spin that is he had to pull that bolt out, you spin the head, tighten it right back up.
And we gotta find the other hole.
It's a little bit to the side. All right, so this is our cutting surface right here. Instead of ordering a mount, they do make a mount that is very straightforward and absolutely perfect for the Maverick and the Kubera. But instead of doing that, we just got this cutting board. I think it was $50 online, so it's a little bit cheaper. All we're gonna do is we went ahead and cut it out on cardboard, so we have a good template to draw on. It's gonna go mount 2 screws into this rail, 1 into this one, and it's gonna sit just about like that. We have a rough idea of how we're gonna cut it, so we're gonna trace that out. Then there's gonna be 2 brackets that sit, can you hold these up for a sec, John? Mm-hmm. There's gonna be 2 brackets that sit up about right here, and then that's going to be what the trolling motor actually mounts to. So we laid it all out on here. We got plenty of material as long as we don't make any mistakes. I'm going to go ahead and cut those up and see how close we can get them, and then you know, continue on. Oh, the actual kayak? Yeah. Other way. 1. You trying to salvage as much as possible for the Kubera?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still gonna have to buy another board.
It's important to make sure that you don't waste material, especially when it's free material that your brother already purchased. So.
Yes. I could bag the tuber.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My mom too, and I know you're lying.
It's fine. It's fine. Maybe good to cut that. It's fine. Either one. What I can do is I can do a drill in here, and you can just drop it in cut, or you can work them the other way if you want.
Just turn, yeah. We are gonna sand some of it off.
Yeah.
It gets kind of straight. Whatever. Get loose enough. So that's kind of the idea so far. So that'll go there. We'll pre-drill some holes here to fasten it down into the rails. We're gonna sand this inside part.
I'm gonna sand most of it.
Yeah, most of it all the way around. Keep the edges round. We'll cut the rest of those templates and be right back. Why do you say that? Can you put it up there? I literally just cut the piece up. No, flip it over. Yes.
Yeah, but I want it to
What are you doing? No, that's the other bracket.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? No,
Jeez.
okay, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do big.
Say it's perfect.
And then it's close. And then what I want is a piece this, like that, but this
all the way
long,
across.
all the way across.
Yeah, that's why I wanted
Yeah, okay.
to use the straight line on that piece right there for you to make a hook.
Yeah.
Perfectly straight. See? It's perfect.
average professional sportsman.
Yeah, it's average. It's an average straight line, not very straight. Cool. Show the camera. So that's it so far. Now we're just gonna connect that to this.
Trolling motor will mount
Here, right there. Perfect.
I want to mount this down first.
It's recording.
It got a little bit hot.
Got really hot.
It did. Like the sun is out and it's very humid, but let's check this out. We're about to dry fit this thing. Let's see, Ty, what we got?
So we had to do some trimming, obviously. Now it's hand tightenable, so every time you use it, it's good. We had just one on initially, but this trolling motor had to be like completely tight for it, so we just put one more piece of the board up and make it twice as wide.
Oh,
it just wouldn't stick on all the way.
also, this dude literally went and bought a 55-pound thrust.
Yeah, so it was only 4 pounds heavier than the 25, and it said the highest you can go on a 12-volt motor would be 55. So I got it thinking it wasn't so bad, but this is a kind of unproportional, so I don't know if I'd recommend it, but I guess once we actually get it out there on the water,
I'm digging
I'll be able to tell you. I'm probably not gonna bring it above 3 because it's got 5 levels going forward and 3 going back.
You can be towing me on my Jackson, man.
The only bad thing about this is on max power, it pulls 50 amp hours. So my 100 amp hour battery is only gonna last for 2 hours. But if I'm going max, but if I'm not, it'll be much less than that. My guess is 6 to 8 hours on the water. But now that we have that second piece in there, that actually feels pretty sturdy.
So, oh my god,
that's like very sturdy.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I guarantee. Here, I bet you could lift up the trolling motor. I bet you could lift the entire kayak from it.
What?
And that's what you. Yep. That's what we want, man.
Yep,
cool.
So that's overbuilt then. So that's
oh
good.
yeah. I would very much say that this is overbuilt. We just bought a,
Yeah, instead of spending 180 on the mount for it that does the same thing, we just made it out of a cutting board, so it's not bad. So we'll consider this done. I guess let's see what this looks like if it's actually.
And then loosen this and pull it on up.
Yeah.
Add it up and in. Rock it down in. Oh.
There it goes. All right, so that's snapped in.
So that's snapped in place.
That's actually still not even that heavy.
That's snapped in place, and that looks awesome.
That actually looks pretty clean, doesn't it?
That ain't bad for a couple of average guys.
No, I expected much worse.
Look at this, man. Good lord. I mean, maybe get an extra prop for the river for low-lying stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy 3 or 4 extra props.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Dude, I am digging it.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, all right. So next thing we're gonna do is we'll get we have like a Tempo battery container. We're gonna get that set up here, get it strapped down, get the seat strapped on, and that'll pretty much be the whole setup, minus the fish finder. But I'm not sure how we're gonna line that up. But for now, this is good progress.
Yep. All right.
Okay. So overall successful afternoon. This is what we have for now. So the trolling motor attaches there. This is the mount that we had built. You saw that earlier. This is temporary. Eventually I'm going to get one of those battery boxes where you can charge your phone and stuff off of it, but for now it's just dry. The battery that I ordered is like a mount any direction type thing, as long as there's no weight on the post, so should be fine just like that. Yeah, it's a lithium battery, so should be good, and it's also very light. And go ahead, just don't turn it. See, everything's testing up good. It's all pointing in the right direction. We're going to go down to the river and try it out for a little bit, but as of now it's looking pretty good, honestly. So we're gonna go down and test it out a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, all right, sweet. So we got trolling motor on, temporary battery case, got a paddle that we do have a live vest on board as well. I'm gonna push off, drop the trolling motor down, and just see how she handles it, see if it's good at all. So
see if we can.
No, I'd rather you just hold it. That way you can see the way that I'd rather you hold it.
Oh, you want me to? Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather you hold it so you can see from a distance how it's actually balancing. Man, that water's clear. Should have gone fishing today.
Yeah. So you may shift your weight a little bit to the other side.
To the right? Yeah, I can feel it's leaning already.
Well, you got an extra 20 pounds on one side, you know?
So how are we gonna offset that?
Put your weight on the other side for now.
To the right?
Yep.
I mean, like permanent, how are we gonna offset that?
Mount the battery on the opposite side. You're on 1, right?
Yeah, that's 1. I'm starting off.
Dude.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding me.
That is 1.
Give me 2.
Pretty much a 90.
Give me 2.
That's 2.
3.
It's like it's digging in a little bit.
Yeah, you need well, when you have a cooler and your tackle on the back, it won't be as bad. But what we'll do is we'll switch your battery to the other side, right beside it.
Oh, to the right?
Yeah.
So I have to mount another, when we get that other battery box, we can just mount it right
yes.
there?
Is that, oh my goodness, that's reverse. What was that?
That was 3 on reverse to do that.
All right, come here. We're gonna fill that water, or that cooler full of water. Offset you a little bit. All right, he's coming in. We're gonna put some water in that cooler and offset it like he's got his tackle box and stuff. All right, so hey, my turn. Get out here and see what we can do. 1.
That's a 1?
That's 1.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah.
I didn't go quite that fast when I was out there.
2. And we're just waiting. So here we are here. I'm on 2. This is 3. I'm gonna turn it. Woo! Turning with the paddle in the water is not good. All right. My bad. We're good. So that's 3, 4. And we're cruising, man. I didn't realize how far from the ramp I got already. And we're gonna test 5. That's 5. We're putting out a little bit of a wake. But yeah. This is definitely faster than my Jackson. Careful turning on 5 because this turns sharp. But oh, I'm digging it. All right, 0. Send it. And we don't have weight on the back, but I mean you can see that we are cruising right now, man. If I could lean back and get the weight on the back, get us out of the water, that would be cool. I don't have my phone.
Okay.
I'm gonna come in and let you do it.
Okay.
Kicking it out helped. I didn't mount it all the way up straight and down. I mounted it out to the side a little bit.
Why? We're calling that a success for today. We need to figure out a way to keep the trolling motor from bucking up.
I've already got it.
And we need to get more weight in the back, even if it's just a cinder block, because it's so heavy. It's literally like the front's getting pushed in. It's got so much thrust, but successful day. When I could probably take it out now and be comfortable with it. We're gonna keep doing some fine tuning. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.